Real Scene TV is brought to you by Top Shelf Productions.
From atop the 247 Sky Bar in downtown Indianapolis, this is Real Scene TV. Here's what's coming up.
You've been Abe Sapien, Silver Surfer, lots of cool roles. What do you have going on right now?
His name is Radamez, and he's here to give you an exclusive look inside his life and music.
It's much better than most sushi places I've ever been to, actually.
I know we got a new pope, so everybody smoke.
Your personality reflects through your home, like in this house.
And the nominees for the Best Beauty Shop are?
All of that plus your chance to win tickets to see the Dave Matthews Band. 1/2 hour of entertainment starts right now.
Are you on the scene? We are. We are tracking down celebrities and taking you inside their scene.
Whether on film, TV, or behind the curtain, we've got the scoop.
Breaking it down with the hottest recording artists and up-and-coming local acts you want to see.
Showing you fierce fashion from chic designers to trendsetters.
Taking you inside some of the country's best eats with first-class cooking.
Sharing the spirit of giving, creating community, and celebrating culture.
You'll find it all and more right here.
Real Scene TV starts now.
He has been featured in everything from Men in Black, Fantastic Four, and the Oscar award-winning film, Pan's Labyrinth. Tonight, we introduce you to Indiana native and actor, Doug Jones. Man of many faces. Now, Doug, you have a very interesting career in many respects. You've been Abe Sapien, Silver Surfer, lots of cool roles. What do you have going on right now?
Well, right now you can see me on television.
Okay.
I'm a recurring guest on The Neighbors on ABC. I play Dominique Wilkins on the show. I'm one of those alien neighbors that look like humans. But
you fit the part. You look like a human. You're doing great.
I look like a human who's not quite right, so he might be an alien. So I think that's why I got cast. Also, Falling Skies, a show on TNT starring Noah Wiley from ER. That was an NBC show.
Yeah?
Yes, it was.
Nice.
Yes, it was.
We can say that. That's fantastic.
We can. I'm a new alien on the show, starting with season 3, which starts airing in June of 2013, this summer, and it'll be running for 10 weeks, and you'll see me with a full rubber makeup on again, doing what I do. I
like it.
But with lots of heady dialogue. I'm sort of like Spock. Right?
Okay.
Is Spock with a little bit of my Abe Sapien character mixed together to be this alien who's very knowledgeable, very informative, and very inquisitive about the human experience. The relationships and humanity intrigue him.
Now, you have played several superhero characters.
Yes.
Okay.
A couple of them are right behind.
Yeah, a couple of them right here.
Yeah, the Silver Surfer right
there.
there.
Yeah, he's one of my childhood favorites.
Yeah, and that was quite. Can you imagine the honor it is to play a character that has so much backstory and folklore and source material? They even make ties.
Look at that! You've got a
make
tie.
Ties of him.
I like it.
That's right.
That's snazzy.
So, yeah. So when you're playing a character that they have action figures and toys and ties of, it's rather intimidating.
Sure.
Because there's an audience that comes with all this, and they're watching your every move to make sure you're getting it right.
Yeah.
So that's scary, but it's also a huge honor. I was very excited, and also like Abe Sapien boy from the Hellboy movies.
Absolutely.
The first Hellboy movie was probably what put me on the radar as a spec of like, who's that guy that did the blue fish thing? So I was look-upable after the first Hellboy movie. The career-changing movie for me was Pan's Labyrinth. Now, the first Hellboy movie was where I really got my relationship with Guillermo del Toro, the director, writer, in place, so that when he came back to make Pan's Labyrinth, he thought of me right away to play the Fawn character.
Yeah.
He told me that nobody else could play this but me, so you've got to read the script and tell me you were going to do it. That's how it happened.
Which I thought you were great in that film, by the way.
I thank you. And he wanted me to play 2 characters in that, both the Fawn and the Pale Man, this guy. So,
I'm sure no one ever asks you to do that whenever they see you at
conventions. That's the number one thing. Like, hey, can we pose like this for a picture? Okay. The Butterfly Circus.
Butterfly Circus.
One of the most beautiful films I've ever been in, and it's a short film, 20 minutes long, and Nick Vujicic stars in it. He was born with no arms and no legs in real life, And this story was kind of written for him to play in, set in 1930s Depression era, and I'm a contortionist in this circus,
Surprise,
the butterfly
right?
circus,
Yes.
yeah. And we stumble across a sideshow on our travels, and we find this. He's in a sideshow freak tent, and we end up sort of taking him into our circus family, and he finds a place and a purpose and a sense of family that he's never had before, and it's a really gorgeous, beautiful story with a lot of hope for all of us who feel like freaks, you know, and it lets us know that we might have been born the way we are for a purpose, no matter what that is. There's a reason for it. Absolutely. And there's some hope in that. Exactly. Butterfly Circus. I love doing short films and web series and anything. If it's the right story, the right director, the right character for me to play, I'll do it. I grew up right here in Indianapolis, Indiana. I went to Bishop Chatard High School, graduated from there, went to Ball State University, just up the road in Muncie. And yeah, so when I come home here, it does feel like I'm coming home, for sure.
So a couple years ago, you and I met each other for the first time at the Heartland Film Festival. And they were showing My Name is Jerry.
My Name is Jerry, feature film shot right here in Indiana.
And there's also a film festival coming up that is playing My Name is Jerry along with another one of your productions.
The Wet Your Pants Comedy Film Festival. My Name is Jerry's going to be playing there on April 27th along with Sudden Death, a short film I did.
Well, thank you so much, Doug Jones.
Thank you for having me. It's good to be home in Indianapolis. I know, right?
Yeah, you're in Indy.
Yes.
Well, it's good to have you back home, Doug.
Oh, thank you for having me. Isn't he precious? I know.
In this Music Scene edition, we're taking you inside the life of the multifaceted and multi-talented musician, Radamez.
Sick of all this talk about who is Illuminati when we are all a part of some secrets of society. We all lie for a certain reason, you know the fact, that's why I'm leaving.
Not all rappers are the same, and we found one right here in Indy with a very interesting background. His name is Rodimez, and he's here to give you an exclusive look inside his life and music.
I was born that way, but they hurt me on my 5th birthday, so I can't complain.
Tell us, in your own words, who is Radamez?
I would say Radamez is this eclectic kind of artist, rapper. You know, it's kind of like everybody has their alter ego. You know what I mean? I don't like to use that. That sounds kind of cliche, but that's kind of, you know, who it is. Radamez is just the artist.
You don't fit the cliche of a typical rapper. You have a degree in psychology, you're a firefighter and an interpreter. At what point did you decide that you wanted to become a rapper as well?
I kind of like fell into it. You know, I used to write music and record and stuff like that, and I just kind of took it serious one day. I didn't grow up and say I wanted to be a rapper, you know what I mean? I just, you know, kind of fell into it and just kept going with it. Musically, just kept going with it, doing shows and getting involved with people who were doing music.
So how do you juggle family, a high-stress career as a firefighter, a competitive career as a rapper, a side hustle as an interpreter? How do you juggle all that?
It's just patience. I pray a lot. I pray a lot. Oh, you know, I'm very spiritual. You know, I try to just take one day at a time. You know, take my time, and you just have to balance. It's about balance. You know what I mean? Balancing everything and learning to say no to certain things that you can't do. I don't try to take it all in at once. You know, I just kind of balance and make sure I can fit things where they can go.
Yeah, needs to be more order. Things are evolving, things are all over the place right now. It's moving way too fast. Trying to get things right. No control.
What sets you apart from other rappers?
Like I said, it's a little more eclectic. I like to use live instrumentation during live shows. You know what I mean? That's the best, to me, human musical element experience you can get for myself. You know what I mean? So I don't know, what separates me is definitely content. A lot of things I talk about, I don't know, pattern. I try to switch it up. I try to just be a completely different artist. I try to do something that was different from my last song, or, you know what I mean? Just trying to switch it up. I'm really about originality and different and trying to make the music good, but different. Because not everything that's different is good, you know what I mean?
Okay, so your single Chaos. How did you come up with the concept for the song and the video?
Like I said, it's usually beats inspired me. You know, the track, I listen to the track over and over. I listen to the instruments going on, and I kind of listen to what it says to me. So, I don't know, like, again, a lot of things that are going on in the world or different topics. The beat just inspired me to do something just wild and crazy. You know what I mean? That's kind of how the video is. So I just thought about chaotic things that are just going on. You know, if you listen to the song, I'm talking to, you know, I'm sliding in a couple little issues and things in there on the slide, you know, and trying to make it fun.
I'm trying to go and get my provolone on.
So tell us about Team Triumph. What is that?
Team Triumph is a label I created years back, and it's just a representation of success. You know, the brand, the logo is just a representation of what's to come, you know, what's successful, what can be successful, you know, and I've got a couple of artists, Street Ranger, Flipperachi, you know, I just got a couple of artists kind of just making our way into bigger and better things, you know what I mean? So Triumph is the word that I like to use, you know, that's one of my favorite words, from the letters to what it sounds like, you know what I mean? So I just created a brand called Team Triumph. It's more of a brand, you know what I mean?
Well, thank you for giving us this inside look. I appreciate it. I wish you much success in the future.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Are you a musician that wants to be in our music scene or 247 Music Lounge? Email us at rstv@realscenetv.com.
Coming up next on RSTV, a regional magazine honors talented Hoosiers. We're dining at Sushi on the Rocks, and your chance to win tickets to see the Dave Matthews Band.
Equipment for RSTV provided in part by Roberts Everything Photo, Everything Imaging. Real Scene TV is brought to you in part by Elite Media. Surround yourself. Mobile Network One presents the Comedy Corner. Clothing provided by Plato's Closet. Your store, your style, your Plato's Closets. Visit our 2 Central Indiana locations.
Gentlemen, nice to see ya.
How you doing?
Good, good, good. I got my El Sol de Tala gift card, so cerveza-ritas on me tonight.
That's what I like to hear.
It's gonna be a good night. Raise your glasses. We'll drink to El Sol de Tala.
Thank you.
What do you get when you blend the tanginess of a fresh squeezed orange with French vanilla? Orange Cream Infusion by Indiana Vodka, handcrafted in the heartland.
Hi, my name is Randy. I work at Snafu Saloon at 5150 North Post Road in Indy. We have tons of drink specials on a daily basis. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays we have karaoke. Every Friday night we have a live band. We also have lingerie lunch. Lots of food, fun times, and drinks. Come join us and have some fun.
Sushi, anyone? Today we are exploring the sophisticated yet affordable Sushi on the Rocks.
Tell me about Sushi on the Rocks and how they're making their rolls.
It's much better than most sushi places I've ever been to, actually. I don't really care for sushi, so for me to actually talk my friends into coming tonight, it says something for this place. It's really good. It just, the fire dragon particularly has some spice to it, and it's delicious.
Their sushi is just really, really delicious. They incorporate a lot of flavors and textures, and I really like that about it.
I think everything is really fresh, and I love the rice and the seaweed that they use. Other places we've been, it just doesn't stand up to what they have here.
It's a nice atmosphere, it's decently priced, and it's really good.
When we walked in, we were like, oh, this is like really, really nice. So I thought it was gonna be like crazy expensive, but it was like so cheap.
I like the dynamite roll a lot, actually.
How come?
I don't know.
There's just something good about it that you just really like.
Yeah, got good flavor.
Great atmosphere, wonderful food, great drinks. We love it here.
The atmosphere is great, and all the servers have been really friendly and nice.
How is your martini?
It's really good. It's actually one of the better ones I've had, so I really like it.
Now, you're in culinary school, and you know a little bit about food and flavor, too.
Yeah.
Tell me what you think about Sushi on the Rocks.
From some of the places I've been, this is by far the best because I've had some really bad sushi.
Tell me a little bit about the sushi rolls.
We have a lot of specialty rolls. We do a lot of sushi. It's a French fusion sushi, so there's some sweeter rolls, some spicier rolls, and then also your typical rolls. You can always get your California roll or your spicy tuna roll in if you'd like.
For a first timer, what are you going to recommend that they try?
I would always go with the Playboy roll. That's going to be a little bit spicier, but it comes out on fire, so that presentation of that one is really unique. Or I would go with like a Snow Mountain roll. That's one of our specialty rolls, but if you'd like something a little bit more fresh, a no sushi roll is always a good one. And a full bar, so the bartenders can pretty much make whatever you like, and they're getting ready to open upstairs a sake lounge, so that'll be more bar focused, a longer bar, more loungy, so you can kind of sit back and drink.
We are upstairs at Sushi on the Rocks in their new sake lounge. I'm talking with Rebecca. Tell me a little bit about the vibe up here.
I like it. It's got a laid-back vibe, but there's salsa music, so it makes you want to get up and dance, or you can have a drink and relax. Either way.
Tell me a little bit about what you guys are trying to do with the sake lounge.
Basically, we're trying to give like a couple of different nights, a different feel for the nightlife up here on the north side. More of like a chill ambiance, kind of like not so much club, but more lounging anything. Just trying to give you people a place where you can come and like actually have a conversation and not worry about the music overpowering that kind of conversation.
So a lot of great specials then throughout the weeks with different theme nights going on for depending on what your tastes are. People have dinner downstairs and then they come up here, kind of relax with that trendy vibe, and it's just a totally different feel up here than downstairs.
Well, it's a great vibe and it's a really good atmosphere. Come in, you can chill or you can dance. There's a lot of things that you can do.
Where my white people at? Clap.
You don't have to know me. They said my name. Clap.
Where was y'all at?
Hanging out with you tonight. I'm just happy to be hanging.
Revenbacher up here being racist as hell.
Hey, before I get started tonight, I never knew this normally, but I'm going to brag a little bit. Believe it or not, I'm 64 years old, and I just started taking classes again. Thank you. Thank you. These are DUI classes. Third time I've taken these things, man. The judge actually said to me, he said, if you're back here at 64 for the third time, you got to have a drinking problem, man. I said, I ain't got no drinking problem, Your Honor. What I got's a learning disability.
Well, I've been funny my whole life. I was a class clown in high school, and if I went into a bar, I usually was the funny guy in the bar. And then one day I decided to take it to the stage. I've done Def Comedy Jam when it was in Cincinnati. They know me for that. I did Laugh Mob when it came in. I featured for Red Grant and a few of the other Laugh Mob headliners. And if I do non-urban shows, mostly white crowds, they don't laugh unless they can look around and make sure the black people are laughing too. If there's no black people there, they don't know when to laugh. They feel guilty sometimes. So the urban shows are the best for me.
I went in my closet, was like, yep, I've got a picture on Facebook with that on. Can't wear that. It got a cleaner tag on it. I still can't wear it. I'll wear this to an East Side club on this Saturday, and next Friday, I'm out west with this. Now everybody in the club, your Facebook friends.
Boy, in the barbershop, everybody know you, so they already think you funny, and it's less people. It's easy to make 3-4 people laugh. It's harder to do 200, 300 or whatever, so the difference is you gotta make them laugh. In the barbershop, if no one laughs, who cares? I can do any crowd. But when adults is there, I open up. I open the can of worms. When it's nothing but adults, I just open up.
If you got your taxes back, make some noise. Don't act like that. Wait a minute, stop. If you got a job, make some noise. Black people don't act funny in front of these white people. You know tax time is our Christmas. Don't act like that. Every person in here that got taxes, when you getting ready to get them taxes back, first of all, you tell your kids around Christmas, look, mama ain't probably gonna get you too much, right? Okay? But February, we gonna ball out. Man, don't be ashamed. Taxes mean you work. You hear me, player? Shout out to the old players over here, too. Shout out, get them some love. Looking like ex-pimps and deacons.
I was given the name Tupac of comedy based on the style of comedy that I bring. Yes, it's raunchy, but my comedy is perceived as real. I talk about things that a lot of people don't want to really talk about, but when I mention it, they like, okay, we do it too. So that's what it basically on. If, the term that everybody use, real, I bring that style of comedy to the game. I have my own TV show that airs weekly on Channel 25, CAN TV for Comcast. You can also watch it online at GBV Entertainment. It's called Everyday People. It's basically about my life being a comic as well as a middle school basketball coach, which I do actually for real. I coach at the same middle school that Derrick Rose graduated from.
Catch the next Laughing at the Legion show, April 21st.
And be sure to join us for Comedy with a Cause. Actress and comedian Lunel will be right here in Central Indiana on May 24th, and 100% of the proceeds from that show will go to help Helping Hands for Freedom. Also join us for the next episode as we take you inside that organization.
Coming up next, Midwest Fashion, a preview of this year's Midwest League honors, and tickets to see the Dave Matthews Band in concert. More RSTV next.
Join Skybar and Skybar Live every Saturday night for Blend. DJ Matt Allen and special guests blend your favorite top 40, hip-hop, rock, and house music.
Karaoke Tuesday is right around the corner at Taps and Dolls. Show off your singing skills while enjoying these drink specials.
Experience a night like nothing you've seen before. Keep the beat.
Featuring a live DJ, live salsa performances, and Zumba from some of the city's top instructors.
Keep the beat. Saturday, May 18 at Cesar's Group's Fitness Studio. Tickets are $10.
My name is Bruce Paulman, and my father started Roberts in 1957 on one premise: offer the best service and the best products at the best prices. Roberts continues its tradition of offering great Nikon cameras at affordable prices. Stop in to see the new Nikon D600, Nikon's lowest price full-frame camera, or the all-new Nikon S800C. Send pictures wirelessly with Android capabilities, and the Nikon J1 mirrorless camera. Depend on Roberts for the best names in camera like Nikon. Stop by and see us downtown and in Carmel this holiday season.
Your favorite DJ, DJ Rec 1, is changing times. Catch his new show weekdays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Hot 96.3.
Got a small business that needs marketing help? Contact Mobile Network One. With over 20 years of experience, they can help you get your business on track. Services are not limited, but include event management and street teams. To meet with a Mobile Network One team member, contact Isaac Daniels.
Taps and Dolls is the tavern with a twist, located in the heart of downtown Indianapolis. The Dolls can serve you one of over 50 beers they have on tap, and the kitchen is open late to satisfy your hunger needs. Gather your friends and play a round of pool 7 nights a week, or dance the night away with some of Indy's best DJs on Friday and Saturday nights. Taps and Dolls is located on South Meridian Street, across from Blue, and right above 6.
247 Sky Bar. The class and sophistication of the yesterday meet the chic modern style of today's nightlife. Take a step back in time and up to the next level. 247 Sky Bar. Featuring nostalgic decor, ample seating, laid-back music, and the classiest drinks in downtown Indianapolis. 247 Sky Bar is located at 247 South Meridian, within walking distance of all major downtown attractions and hotels.
And now, introducing 247 Sky Bar Live, located next door to 247 Sky Bar. Take your concert experience to new heights at our ideally located venue in downtown Indianapolis. Check out the concert series by visiting us on Facebook. At 247 Sky Bar Live, the sky's the limit.
Fashion is all around, so I sat down with one of the sponsors of Midwest Fashion Week to learn how fashion and style can be found right in your own home. So tell me a little bit about how a person's individual style can be reflected in their home.
I believe your biggest accessory is your home. Your personality reflects through your home. Like in this house, you can see the cultural background of the person who bought it, religious background also, and the colors they like.
Tell me a little bit about the different aspects that go into decorating a home for your fashionable taste, for your own personal style.
Well, this owner, she was raised in India, so this is how her parents' house looked like over there. So when she came here, she wanted to see her surroundings, what she grew up in, and so she brought all of her styles and incorporated in this home.
I think that actually speaks to a lot of people in the Midwest who have cultures and backgrounds from India, from Germany, from wherever their family and heritage is coming from, and you go into their homes and you see a little bit of that personal style reflected, very similar to the clothes that you or I might pick out every day.
Yes.
You're going to see that reflected into a home, and I think that that's something that's really unique about the Midwest, is that we're all in this melting pot together. And so you get a really, really individual sense of style, which is great for fashion in general as well. So cultural identity isn't the only thing that comes into play when you're shopping for a house, when you're looking for that individual home that's really going to satisfy your needs. Floor plan and the structural elements of what brick, stone, wood. How does one choose those options?
Main thing is what price range, location, condition, and then we can help them find the right house, right floor plan for them.
Which is amazing that when in regards to fashion, that our own personal style, our own personal fashion is actually what we're displaying every day all around, and where we live, the street that we're living on, the types of schools that we're trying to find, if we even have kids. If not, we're in the city. Maybe we want to just be where there are a lot of actions going on.
Yes.
So it's great that you can find that fashionable element tied in. Carmel, for example, is one of the main areas that you're selling a lot of homes in right now. It is really up and coming when it comes to the artistic district. They have the galleries, they have the Palladium, they have live performances. They are really moving towards an artistic outpouring and not just family-oriented suburb living. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Lots of my clients are buying over there for school system and location, but yes, the cultural aspect is also a big benefit for them.
If you're looking for more of the Midwest Fashion Week action, check out their website. Benyu, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Since its start in 2007, the Leak magazine has worked diligently to honor and recognize hardworking musicians and businesses here in the Midwest. Recently, they've expanded upon that with an annual ceremony, and tonight we're going to give you a sneak peek inside tomorrow evening's award show.
It's that time again. We're giving away 2 tickets to see Dave Matthews Band at the Klipsch Music Center. Find us on Facebook and tell us both films that feature Adam Sandler and Dave Matthews. Answer it correctly and we'll pick a winner at random.
Coming up next time on Real Scene TV, the Wet Your Pants Comedy Festival, plus...
Don't wanna be an American idiot.
Thanks for watching. You can go to bed now, or to Blend, or whatever.
I got who's its and what's its galore. You want thingamabobs? I got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I want to be where the people are. I want to see them dancing. Yeah. Full circle. Full circle. We brought it back to this. Circle. Yes. Oh, we got the Van 4 back there. That's great. Look at that. That's great. I just not.
Real Scene TV is brought to you by Top Shelf